Friday, right?
Oh,
This Friday. Whoa, that was. No, we're not yet.
yes, we are.
No. Stop it.
I loved him.
That's fine.
You
can
loved
still
him. I
love
loved him.
You can still love him.
You're right. My love for him doesn't end. I'm happy.
Yeah.
But in spite of him.
Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil Show. I'm Anthony Totri. The man with the mustache to my left is Shane Diefenbach. The man to the right of me with another mustache. An electric mustache, if you will. Shawn.
What the fuck?
DePause. You have the mustache.
Okay, thank you.
He has an electric mustache. Let him have
I've been doing this.
I was gonna say, I feel like that was definitely like a.
Yeah, that felt like a shot.
No. I felt more of like a pity, like you have them, because like the last time I made a comment, it's like the guy with the other mustache, or like I felt like it was more of like a.
Yeah, but you didn't describe my mustache.
It was more
you
like
didn't
a
give my mustache an adjective.
It was more
Your
like a
adjective
pity.
is the.
I felt more like he was doing it out of pity for me than a shot at you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
Okay. Are we good? We're ready.
Oh,
now?
I'm good. I was
not
defending
good.
you.
You don't. You need.
No, I'm still. Jacob in
You
the
need
chat.
a hug
Yeah, from Duke.
from Duke.
Yeah.
I don't think he can provide that to you.
Damn.
He's in the portal right now. So
No.
what is that exactly? Is that you reaching for?
No. In slow motion.
Mm.
Duke, Brennan, come on.
I think they should add Shane retrieving players from the transfer portal as like
something that can happen.
well, just something in the MCU. I think it should be a Marvel movie.
They should,
You and Doctor Strange
don't
going into
know.
the transfer portal? Are you kidding me?
I'm not selling my soul to the mouse.
Would you sell your soul to the
breaking
mouse?
news:
More?
Julius Randle is targeting return for game one.
Okay, come on. Wait.
I knew he was supposed to play.
Guys,
just
we
tweeted out 40
are,
seconds ago.
if you didn't know, Arizona State's Duke Brennan entered the transfer portal this
As
afternoon.
well as Malcolm Flags.
Yes, Malcolm Flags entering the transfer portal. As well, this adds to the long list of players now for Arizona State that are not set to return under Bobby Hurley next season.
I'm dead inside.
Okay.
I'm confused.
We were good, guys.
I know. That's why I'm upset, because I'm like I was ready to have a good day.
We can still have a good day, dude.
Hey. My old AAU trainer just tweeted this out. This makes me feel better.
You just
Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor.
say that one more time.
Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor.
Failure is the
I don't.
that kind of goes crazy.
It does kind of go crazy.
Yeah, but like not all condiments are good.
Okay,
What?
whatever, dude.
Craig doesn't like ketchup on hot dogs.
But that's not.
it gives it flavor. It just doesn't mean it's a good flavor.
God, you suck. You must be fun at parties,
Duke
man.
Brennan just transferred.
Oh, now he's sad.
Weeks after my other favorite freshman transfer.
do you want to just one more time, since you're not going to be able to do it at all next season?
He will be able to do it.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
No.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't. Just let it happen.
Give him a solo shot.
Duke Brennan, you're a
He
was a dog,
damn.
and now he's gone.
He is gone.
In theory,
Where do we think he's headed?
Syracuse University.
Tall Man University?
To replace Jesse Edwards.
Mm.
Maybe that's why. Tinfoil hat. Maybe he's transferring because Syracuse star center Jesse Edwards is transferring here. I'm saying that with no knowledge of that. I just want it to happen.
Look, Duke Brennan showed a lot of promise really early on in his freshman season. A guy who never really stuffed the stat sheet, but if you watched an ASU basketball game and he was in, you saw the difference that he made, especially on the offensive glass. And it definitely hurts not to have him back, or the expectation that he's not going to be back. Obviously, he can return from the transfer portal, but you don't see it often. Players remove their name from the transfer portal, although ASU did see it with Jemiah Neal. I want to say last week or the week before. No Warren Washington, obviously. Your big man is
Warren Washington, obviously.
Well, not yet. Warren Washington entering the 2023
Warren
NBA
Washington's
draft.
going to be at the spring game tomorrow.
He is going to be at the
I'm going to
spring
talk
game.
to him.
You're
Yeah,
going to talk to him?
he's going to be at the Sun Angel NIL thing. Their like booth inside of the spring game. I'm going to find him and talk to him because he.
Give him a dollar.
The last time I talked to him, we were talking about Duke. Actually, we were talking about how because I forget what game it was, but he had a really good game that game. And I was just kind of talking to him like, what's he like in practice? And he's like, he always wants to learn. Da, da, da. I'm be like, can you teach him how to stay?
Teach.
Can you sit, Duke? Sit, Duke. You're a golden retriever. Stop
Duke.
retrieving for somebody else, Duke.
Stay. Good boy. Good Duke.
He's in the portal.
Oh, shit. God, you need to do a better
Duke
job.
got out again.
He is a dog after all.
He is a dog after all.
Oh, man. That's tragic.
This just also doesn't help our case. Don't come on our show.
Yeah, this
Don't
is tough.
come on our show.
It is a sad.
Well, I'm not even gonna say it.
What?
I'm not even gonna say it.
What are you gonna say?
Have we had a basketball player on the show who was on the team the following year?
No.
No.
Marion Jackson, DJ Horn.
Well, Marion couldn't.
No, I know, but like
we've only
No,
had.
I mean, we
we've
had Austin before.
No, we had DJ last
Holy
year.
shit! I forgot we had Austin.
We had DJ last year. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
we had No, we had Marion.
That was
We had Marion, and that was it that season. And then we had DJ this past season,
Damn.
Austin Nunez,
Damn.
and Duke Brennan.
well, actually,
All three of our basketball guests are in the transfer portal.
We had Austin on during the season before, so
Yeah.
technically,
speaking.
because if we're talking softball,
Are we the problem?
no.
Fuck you, Lindsay.
Lindsay said, off camera.
Oh, guys. Look, if you're trying to ease some of the pain that Duke Brennan and the rest of the transfer portal is leaving you, go ahead and check out OGs. And if you didn't know, our new collab shirt with OGs dropped. It is live. If you want to get your hands on one of those dope collab tees, go ahead and come out tonight to Buds-a-Palooza. Need a ticket. Join us along with a bunch of other people from PHNX tonight at Buds-a-Palooza. Rock your t-shirt. Go have some fun. Get some OGs in your system, and you'll totally forget about the transfer portal until you wake up Saturday. And then you'll remember that the transfer portal is a thing, and it has harmed ASU basketball. Guys, to get some info on Buds-a-Palooza, check out www.budsapalooza.com. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun.
I am excited, especially now that this news happened. I need it.
You need it?
I need it.
What else do you need?
What else do I need? To play some bets on BetMGM and for them to hit.
I miss Shawn's little head wag.
La-di-da-di-da. BetMGM. Place your bets. I live bet the Coyotes last night and they let me down.
Just like Duke.
Just like
Dude, I'm going to
Duke.
need you to just
But-
be better.
No, the Coyotes need to be better.
I need you to get some energy in you.
I'm working on it.
Work harder.
You want me to do this, Adrian?
Sure.
BetMGM, guys. There's only one place to make some money this year and every other year. That's at BetMGM. It's
Not every other year, because like 2 years ago you couldn't do it on BetMGM.
Look at
every
him
year.
being sad again. Let him.
Can you
have
turn off his
moment.
mic?
Let him have his.
That'd be
moment.
completely
Can I do the ad read? You say yes, and then he starts doing it, and you're
All
like,
you gotta
just
do
kidding.
is download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code PHNX. Place a pregame moneyline wager in the amount of at least $10 on any market at standard odds price, and you will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly, regardless of Duke Brennan. Regardless of your outcome of the wager. Just make sure you use bonus code PHNX when you sign up. That was for you, Shawn. Plus, join us at BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium for every single Suns away playoff game. Our PHNX Suns watch parties are presented by Neutral and will feature food and drink specials, PHNX giveaways, and BetMGM deposit matches. Wait, what? What? Join us by grabbing your free ticket today in the show notes. And now, me. Disclaimer, 21 plus to wager. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in Washington, D.C., Mississippi, Nevada, New York, and Ontario. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369, New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP, Arizona. 1-800-522-4700, Kansas, Nevada. 1-800-327-5050, Massachusetts. 1-800-BETS-OFF, Iowa. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help, Michigan. Confidential help in Michigan.
All right, we did the sad thing. Okay, we talked about Duke. Let's get to the happy thing. Can we talk about the happy thing now?
Because I'm happy.
Or do you want to be sad some more?
If you feel like a room without a roof.
Cause I'm
Clap along if you
feel like you don't need Duke.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I'm not clapping though because I want him.
Yeah, so do
Dr.
I.
Shane over here.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Why-
Dr. Shane.
I would just be singing, Shane.
Oh, you're Dr. Shane.
Dude, can you
You're
imagine?
reviving those
Can you
beats?
imagine? Can you imagine? You need a prescription for this beat, sir. It is too fire. Can you imagine going to a doctor's office and they're like, "You got something wrong."
Just start singing?
What's happening today? Here's a prescription for an asthma medication.
I would
Here's an inhaler.
Report them to the board and find a new
Yes,
doctor.
All right, so we talked to Kenny
What's
Dillingham.
wrong with your eyes
we talked
today?
to the Arizona State football coach, Kenny Dillingham, the other day. Guys, what did you take away from that interview with Kenny?
He's just locked in 24/7.
Yeah.
The man doesn't stop.
That man could convince me to commit a war crime.
A war crime.
Yeah.
So here's my
he could convince me to do anything.
here's my homework for everybody right now listening and watching. Well, actually, only people watching. If you're listening, you can listen to it first. And if you're watching, watch the whole thing first without doing this. But then watch it back and look at Shawn and I's faces
Yeah.
when he's talking.
Anytime that Craig, wow. Kenny says anything that's like crazy,
Profound.
look at Shane and I, because we probably looked at each other.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, this is your homework. Students, the test is about to begin.
No. We're not introing the we interviewed Arizona State head coach Kenny Dillingham, and this is the interview.
We're joined now by the Arizona State football head coach, Kenny Dillingham. Coach, thank you so much just for taking some time today.
Of course, appreciate y'all having me.
You get somebody close to Totri that's like of importance, and his news voice
my
comes
news
back up.
voice comes out.
What is up, you guys?
Yeah. Oh, it's so inhaling. It's so inhaling. I'm sorry about that. Coach, one thing that I've seen from you in the past, I think it was an interview that you did with Pac-12. They were asking you why you love coaching so much, and you equated it to teaching, and you like to see the light bulb go off. What about teaching, specifically younger athletes, like is your dream job?
I just like to see a click, whatever that is, like the struggling with something and then the click where everything changes in their mind, whether that's like, I was live with Jalen yesterday and he talked about how he didn't click of how working hard and having fun can be at the same time. And then all of a sudden it clicks like that. It's not just the teaching, it's all of the things that make you successful in life. The moments that just click and you just look at everything different. I love those moments to be a part of and witness a kid like his life drastically change because that thing clicked. So it's addictive to me.
Absolutely. You mentioned that you don't think kids have changed, the expectations have just been lowered. What makes you think that this approach of having the most fun in practice is going to equate to wins and everybody and the practice is just being better overall?
I just think that's how I live my life. And I was always told, if you become a head coach, keep doing what you're doing. Don't change. Be you. Kids can see fake. So I was like, all right, well, this is me. If I try to not be me, they're going to see right through me. So I'm just going to keep being me. It's working so far. Let's just roll with it. And I think it's part of that is I know so many people that are quote unquote successful and they're miserable, but everybody wants their job, but they're miserable. It's like, okay, yeah, you may drive in nice cars, you may have all these nice things, but you wake up every day miserable. You hate what you do. You go to the office and you have to put on this fake hat because you think this is what it needs to be successful. And you live this glamorous life of misery. And it's like, I found a way to enjoy the work and do the work and be up there from 5 to 9 at times, 5 to 11, but find joy in it at the same time. So I am happy and enjoying it and living the dream per se, right? While also probably working harder than 99% of people, right? And that's really what I'm trying to teach our guys is you can do both. It's all about how you think about it when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, you've mentioned a couple of times you talking about how you're always just like try to be genuinely yourself. One thing that we've talked about before, and there was a split moment in one of the practices I noticed where you were helping one of the managers like push out a piece of equipment and just push it away. I was a manager for a basketball team at a different college, and like most coaches don't do little things like that. Is that like stuff like that? Do you realize you're doing things like that? Is that like a concerted effort to be a part of everything, or is that just kind of naturally you're just always trying to be involved in something?
Yeah, I mean, there was something that needed to be moved, so you move it. Like it's just like it's not like, oh, move the thing. Like if you just solve problems, right? I hate people that bring me problems. I like people that find solutions. Like anybody can tell me the problems going around. Like anybody can say, oh, this is why we can't do something. Well, if you can bring me something and tell me a solution, you're going to be successful. So I've always tried to be a problem solver. And that's really just how I've always been is I'm going to find a solution and solve the problem. So there was something in the way of the next drill. So I was there. Solution. Push it. Right? That's much a faster solution. So it's just kind of,
it's logic.
I
like it.
Yeah. Coach, you've called Arizona State in this job specifically your dream job. Obviously, you grew up here, went to high school here, had a coaching stint here. What about Arizona is home to you and made you want to come back?
I mean, family is definitely one. I mean, when your family lives here, when you're from here, when you go to the restaurants that you grew up at, when you drive the streets without having to put in Google Maps or well, I can't say MapQuest anymore. That's, but when you do all that and it's natural, and then all these memories come back to when you were in the stadium and when you were here. And then you have all the relationships with the high school coaches. I mean, I drive down the street and I see the park that I used to pick up dog poop at, and throw it from one trash to the other trash at 9 p.m. at night when Chaparral's dog park closed. And that was my job in college. So it just keeps you humbled every day when you're you drive to work to do something that you always dreamt of doing. And every day you get humbled because you drive the streets that you used to drive when you were doing all the things that nobody wanted to do. It's hard to not stay motivated and keep the drive.
Chaparral Dog Park is probably a top 5 dog park in the U.S.
Phenomenal dog park.
Love that place. Absolutely
Also, can we talk MapQuest? How did they fail? They had a head start on Google
You
Maps.
know why?
And Apple Maps.
You know what President Crow would say?
What?
They stopped being innovative.
There you go.
They
There
were
we go.
once the most
Enough.
innovative thing on the internet, right? And then they stopped advancing, and
They got
just-
comfortable.
Yeah,
They got
exactly.
comfortable. They kept
complacent.
running the zone read, not understanding that teams play quarters defense now, and they can take away zone read. And you better be able to throw the ball vertically down the field. If teams stop the zone read or RPO quarters teams, they just got complacent.
Love it. Love it.
Coach, when we talked last, it was at the Super Bowl, 3-4 days before the Super Bowl, and you're kind of still fresh into it. Even though it's probably felt longer, it's only been a few months of being the head coach. What have you learned, and how much do you feel like you've grown, 2 aged?
Yeah, I mean, grown, I would say just situations more off the field that I have to deal with, that aren't, I've never liked to be the bearer of bad news. It's not my personality, but having to know that you have to be the bearer of bad news at some time in order to stay true to what you say. If you set a standard and people don't hit it, you have to be the bearer of bad news. It's not your choice, but it sucks. It's not fun, right? But it's the reality. So I would say I've grown in terms of that stuff, which is new to me. And then other things off the field that just come with the, the head coaching stuff. I've grown from. Aged, I would say, is installing new systems on both sides of the ball is aging, because it's just, you're teaching a new language to a bunch of guys, and it's hard to learn a new language. And what we do is not simple, right? What we do is complex. And it's okay, deja vu again. Let's teach the same thing again. And it's not their fault. It's just part of the process, right? And I think that's the aging piece, but that's all part of it. But I've enjoyed it, so I haven't really aged that much. DeCarlos Brooks cut my hair, though, and said I had too many grays. So that was humbling.
Obviously, spring game this Saturday. It's free, so get out there if you don't have anything to do, and if you do, cancel it. But you have the Bussin' with the Boys guys coaching. I'm curious with that and all the other fun stuff that you do. There's plenty of people and plenty of other head coaches who would look at it in the mindset of this stuff is a massive distraction, especially when you're a new coach trying to install new stuff. Obviously, I assume you don't view it that way because you're doing all this stuff. But do you ever think of it as a distraction, or is that do you not really care about that part of it? How do you kind of weigh that stuff, having fun as opposed to keeping things serious?
Life is a massive distraction.
Fair.
It doesn't matter what you do. If you try to create this perfect environment, right, over and over again, that's not real. It's not real in life. It's not real in football. We try to create environments that are real, which means you got a pick six. You're super excited, right? You would go to the sideline and everybody dances, right? Well, we had a dance off in practice. Guess what happens after a pick six? You're on the field the next 30 seconds. Right? Can you respond to the positive adversity of success? Refocus yourself and go succeed again. And that's all part of the madness. One, it's my personality, but 2, it's a game. A game is filled with emotion. You can't take it out of the game. So training guys to play the game emotional and to control their emotions is real. That is a real factor in the game. It's a real factor in real life. So creating distractions, creating fun and highs and lows of practice are just like you would in a game. And that's really one of the few ways you can distract people and then say, okay, refocus. Can we do that better than anybody in the country? I don't know, but we practice it a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Coach, one thing that we like to do is we like to ask coaches, players, etc., some out there questions. Okay. So just prepare. Okay. So we
No
asked,
comment.
We asked Bobby Hurley in the past. We've asked him superstitions. One thing that stuck out to me just talking to Bobby Hurley a little bit is his guilty pleasure like artist is Adele. Like he's got Adele all over his playlist. So I'm curious what your music taste is and if you have like a guilty pleasure artist.
I am oldies. I love oldies. I mean, Aretha Franklin, Temptations. I mean, I'm an oldies, but my like weird music, I mean, would say Train.
Okay.
Like
okay.
I listen to some Train. That would be the weird, like, hey, so sister. That would be my weird, my weird one.
I'll be listening to that.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna be looking out for that on the mic during spring practice tomorrow. Just singing Soul Sister. My favorite question to ask anybody ever, and I believe there's a right answer to this, but maybe you can convince me. What is the biggest animal that you think you could kill with a sword? Life or death situation.
The biggest animal I could kill with a sword would be a giraffe.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't think you can catch up to that, Coach. I'm gonna be honest. Those things are way too fast.
You've seen him run at practice, though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it to attack me.
Oh,
bait it.
So you think if it's fighting you, you've seen how they fight, right?
No.
Giraffes fight.
It was just the biggest thing. I thought I could cut its leg down.
Giraffes fight with their head. They will swing at you.
Yeah, you're right. I did go to. Yeah, you're right. That's probably I'd have to be on point and strong.
Okay, that's fair.
How sharp is this sword?
It's just sort of your choice. I think the only correct answer is a cow, because no one wants to kill a cow. But
Well, there are people
Are
who
cows
make a
bigger than
living.
panda bears?
Oh, you're not going to go out of your way to kill panda.
yeah, don't kill a panda.
No, well,
man.
I'm not going out of my way to kill any
Shawn,
animal.
that's pretty messed up, man.
Come on, what are we doing?
One, I am against animal violence.
As am I. As am I.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank you.
Someone said a rhino one time when we asked this.
Yeah.
It was an ASU student
Yeah.
actually. We were interviewing freshmen on move-in day, and someone said they could kill a rhino.
That's a
You
prank.
were getting your shit rocked by a polar bear. I'm sorry, you were getting destroyed by a polar bear. Not even close.
No.
Who said rhino?
Yeah, we'll find them.
A freshman at
It's on
ASU.
YouTube.
It wouldn't even pierce its skin.
That's exactly what we said. We looked at them
Not
like
even
they were
close.
crazy.
Not even close.
My fun question. I feel like he's become. You have a 1-year-old, like you said. It's become a little bit of like an icon amongst like ASU fans and stuff like that. Is he like? Is he going to be a football player? Like, are you raising the next starting quarterback for the Arizona State Sun Devils?
No, he's got my genes. I'm raising the next coach for the Arizona State Sun Devils. But unless he gets my wife's genes, who was super athletic, yeah, he's in trouble.
So if he comes, I know you talked about it with on a High Point. You had a brother that went to U of A. If he comes and says that he's trying to be a Wildcat, is that a conversation you're willing to listen to?
No, no.
Respect.
Yeah, I mean that's very simple. No.
I love it.
That's the right answer, Coach. Last thing before we get you out of here, obviously spring game this Saturday. Do you have a message to Sun Devil Nation ahead of that spring game?
Yeah, just show support. Our guys have put in a ton of work, right? A ton of work, and it's going to be a good environment. Go show that it cares. Don't go show that it matters. Go show that all their work that they've put in from January to now, that all the kids who chose to stay here through hard times, that you care that they stayed, that it matters. And then all the kids who chose to come here in hard times, that we care. Like us as a Valley need to show these guys and need to show college football that we care, that it matters, that it's important, because if we can show everybody that it's important, the sky is the limit here. But we as the Valley, as residents, as people who live here, have to bring 5 friends, 10 friends, 15 friends out there. So when our players take the field, they go, man, things are changing here. It's not just us working. It's not just Coach what he's saying. It's these people are like here. They're listening. It matters. And that's going to feed us and our players through summer workouts.
Absolutely. Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, soul sister.
Like what? Look, if you didn't enjoy listening to
Tonight.
Kenny talk before, like
hey,
I'll just,
hey, hey.
do you know any words
Whoa.
like that?
What?
You know any of the words after that?
Yeah, we
Your
already said
lipstick stains. Come on now.
on the front.
Inside brain.
Yeah, no, that's it. There's brains in there.
One track mind like me. I know we said something about a one track.
Train.
No, that's not it. I draw the
All right, we
line
talked to
there.
Kenny.
Yes. What'd you think, guys?
That was one of the
Like,
best
this was our first
conversations
time.
in my life. I'm not kidding.
No, he's not being. It's also me. Same. Yes.
There were obviously the points that you mentioned where he was talking and you guys were just like, yes, absolutely. I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid. Absolutely. I think out of
Swimming in the
everything,
Kool-Aid.
something getting the chance to watch that back, what his message to Son of a Nation was, and in terms of the spring game, and obviously like the more people that show up to the spring game, the more people that show up to just ASU football in general, right? Like it makes the program money and et cetera. But like his answer in terms of like, you want to show the kids that chose to stay, the Jalen Conyers, the Elijah Badger, the Trenton Bourget, and you want to show the kids that decided to come here, the DeCarlos Brooks, the Xavier Guillory, the Clayton Smith, right? Like that they're supported in their decision to come to Arizona State. And I thought that was a really interesting way to put, like, just show up to the spring game, right? Like if you're not doing it for the program, you're not doing it for the coach, you're not doing it for like the vibes, do it to show that these kids pretty much, right, that they're supported in arguably one of the biggest decisions of their life.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I think it's obviously said a lot, and I knew it, but I think like our relationship with Jalen in particular, like they're just such normal people who just happen to be really good athletes.
Yeah,
like they're just actually just dudes. Like they're just
Fellows.
regular people, fellows guys. Like they're regular, and so like that shit does mean something to them. It is important, and so yeah, the support is. You got to be there if you have nothing going on, and if you do, cancel it. Yeah. Like I said,
something that happened off camera, which just speaks volumes to him. It's not just like he's the same person on and off camera. Yeah. He 100% is. But when we were thanking him like for taking his time, and he said anything for the kids. Like that's what they like. It's not for us. It's for Jalen. It's for the exposure for the football program. It's for everything that's like he's not doing us a favor. He's doing this for his players.
Yeah, and you can't. Like, he really is Kenny Dillingham at all times. Like, they were about to start the high point, and motherfucker took his cell phones and literally just threw them across the room. Like, he didn't want them to go off. He literally, I am not exaggerating, just chucked them to the side. I was like, okay. Like, he is a crazy man, but it's awesome. Like, the energy he has is so unique.
Another thing that happened off camera, Survivor was for some reason. And he goes watch Survivor, and then we talked about Survivor for a couple minutes. Like,
and then he left. He just walked out.
Yeah, he explained what he's like. He's
like, name a reality show
that's been on for 44 seasons. I'm like, I can't.
We didn't even answer. He's like, Survivor.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
No, he really is, and I think obviously off the field, Kenny's a great guy. I think everything that he brings to the program, from what we've seen and from what everybody will see at the spring game, and as long as he's the head coach at Arizona State, right, is that there is going to be effort. That is one thing that I don't think lacks with him. It's a moment that really stuck out to me at the last spring practice, right, was we've seen at times when the team is breaking and they're going to individual periods, and like whether they don't go at full speed or they're not hustling or they're walking, whatever, he will call them back and ensure that they're going at the appropriate effort that he wants to instill at this Division I program. There was a specific moment at the last practice where they broke for individual period, and he got on the mic and had them go back. And he's like, you can leave or you can stay. You can either leave the field don't come back, or you can stay and do it right. I don't care, right?
But those are your only two options.
That for me, like, is about building something, right? It's about instilling a culture and a brand at ASU that regardless of what happens at the end of the day, you are going to give 120%. And if you don't, then you don't fit the build to be a Sun Devil.
Yeah, I mean, it's so valuable. And obviously a lot of fans aren't going to get to see that kind of thing. But like, being a player's coach is a very slippery slope. It's a fine line you have to walk. And Kenny seems to have found that line. Like he wants his guys to have fun, but he wants them to work hard. Like
And
we
he's
keep hearing that.
dancing on it. He's doing flips on the line.
He is a tightrope. He is an Olympian.
Yep.
Doing the worm.
Are they Olympians?
Who?
No, I was thinking more of a
balance beam.
Balance beam, yeah.
That stuff is tough. Gymnastics. It's tough.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
What the hell?
Shout out Utah.
He just does this thing where he sounds like he's about to start beatboxing.
Him?
Yeah.
Shout out Utah.
Shout out Utah. What are
yeah,
we
they're in
talking?
the gymnastics championships.
So is LSU.
Yeah, but LSU's not in the Pac-12.
That's true. I thought you hated Utah.
I mean, I do, but it's
He hates the state. He doesn't hate the
support the
school.
Pac. Utah is like an absolute fucking women's sports powerhouse, and I was not fully aware of that. Well, not women's sports powerhouse, just women's basketball and gymnastics, I guess. But
They're just kind of like athletically pretty good.
yeah,
Like, pretty
Utah.
across the board.
I don't understand that. How?
Whittingham.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with gymnastics or
Yeah, it
women's
does.
basketball.
Brother.
Has everything to do with it.
They got
They got it.
They got the witty.
they got the
they got the
coin, dog.
Mm. You know what they don't have? They don't have a Burrito Express in the
True.
state of Utah, but we've got
Suck it,
some
Utah.
in Arizona. Actually, locations all over the valley. We tell you about it every single day. Guys, right after practice yesterday, I made sure to stop at the Tempe location.
as well.
Picked up, did you?
That's crazy.
Steak and
Well, I
egg.
didn't
We
come
didn't
to
come
the
to the office. A steak and an egg.
Sorry. Steak and an egg.
Steak and an egg and an ad of bacon. That's what I did. That's what I did, guys. The burrito smacked. All the burritos smacked. What'd you get?
It's a new day. Leah Merrill has changed my life.
No.
Don't tell me you got a steak and salsa.
Steak and salsa is the best burrito.
What's the? I'm just. What's in a steak and salsa that's
So-
not a steak and egg?
I think
There's
the,
no
the
egg.
lack of egg allows other things to shine more. The onions and the tomatoes carry on the
They're
steak
good.
and salsa, and you get to taste the steak, and the steak
You know what we
is
need
so
to do?
good.
We need to get an enchilada style soon.
Yes, yeah, that's a
We
have
have
we
Burrito
need to
Express
sleep
on
it
Monday.
Yeah, but we can't. We got to go and order enchilada style.
Yeah.
Guys, go to Burrito Express. Locations everywhere. Follow them on social at Burrito EXP. If you don't go to Burrito Express, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna just tell you that right
Whoa.
now. I'm gonna blue screws my way.
You're gonna hop
through-
over?
I'm gonna what?
You said hop first, so I thought you were just
Yeah,
gonna.
you hop into the. You seen Blue
I
Screws?
thought you meant like a
Toe
sack.
trees could do. You can too.
Yeah, I'm gonna Blue Screws through here and slap you with a burrito from Burrito Express.
Think of it like a Mickey Mouse.
Uh-huh.
Burrito Express, get it in your
ya.
mouths.
And Circle K gas, get it in your car.
Mm.
You might be
And in
asking
your nose.
where is my closest
No,
Circle K?
stop.
Do
Don't
not put
sniff
gas
the
in
gas.
your nose.
Don't sniff the gas. Circle
Don't
K. Don't sniff the gas. Put it in your car.
Put it in your car. And you, like I said, you might be asking, where is the nearest Circle K? Well, do I have the website for you?
Wow.
CircleK.com/store-locator to find your nearest Circle K. You'll be like, well, I don't need gas. Why am I going to Circle K? For the snacks
For
and the
vibes.
bevs, and the vibes, and the possibility to win a goddamn dirt bike. We told you about it, but I'm telling you about it again. You buy 2 or more 16-ounce Rockstar energy drinks for a chance to win a Husqvarna FC 450. That is a dirt bike, and that goes crazy. I was driving to California.
No,
What?
I don't want you to drive to California on a dirt
No,
bike.
that's not what I was gonna say. But I had never made that drive before to San
There's
Diego.
a ton of places
There's
to
a
do
lot
And
of
the
bikes.
sand
sand,
dunes,
yeah.
just like the straight up sand deserts, and I was just like,
Mhm.
oh, that would. Then I saw people dirt bike, that would go crazy. Got to go buy some Rockstars and win myself a Husqvarna FC 450.
Husk.
There's a mine on the way to LA, like not the San Diego drive, but on the way to LA that I always want to visit.
A mine?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like it's just this big long piece of metal that carries things up. So I'm assuming it's a mine, or maybe it's a chute.
It's a roller coaster that never got finished.
No, it's like a quarry of sort for sure.
Wow.
It's a quarry.
It's
of
a
sorts.
quarry of sorts.
It is a quarry
that
of
was
sort.
that was
But-
flawless.
But I've
You
I've
sounded like a voice line.
always wanted to ride off into the sunset toward the quarry of sorts
What did the mine have to do with this?
because
That's
it's
the
on the way
direction
to
he wants to head to.
California, and I want to be able to take my Husqvarna FC.
Oh, you won the dirt bike?
Is that what it is? FC.
Husqvarna FC 450.
Yeah, 450 to the mine.
Guys, Circle K, do not sniff the gas.
But
You
do
can sniff
go
the
there.
coffee.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, unless buy it first. So, you need some help over there? No, I'm just sniffing.
Oh, decaf. Yeah, definitely don't.
Columbia.
Don't do don't do that. Okay, then.
All right then.
Hot or not?
Oh man,
What?
we haven't fixed this, have we?
Damn it!
Shane, just click Shane.
Who's
He's the only
hot?
one that's gonna work.
Yeah. Such a tragedy.
I don't think we're ever gonna fix it.
Yeah, I think Shane is hot for eternity now.
Yep.
What's broken with it?
The other ones have been disappeared. They're not linked. So every time you try to click them in,
That's tough.
yeah, it is.
I look
every
like a
time
crazy
we're
person.
going to
But
fix it.
there was a period of like 3 months where Shane's was unlinked.
We
and
didn't
your
fix
guys'
it right last time.
No,
Okay.
no. I've been hot for like
2 months straight. It's got it.
I think more.
Really?
I think it's been 3 months.
It
He's
has
on
been a
heater.
while.
He's on a heater. That's what it is.
It has been a while. Speaking of heaters, I won the draft.
You did.
Oh, you did.
Congratulations. You won the draft.
But again, I feel like I did this last year. I
Started
started
off
off
hot.
hot and I went on a very cold streak.
Yeah.
So
Did I come in last?
I think so.
Yes, you did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
This is always your problem.
Yeah. No,
It's
I had a really solid draft, and then I tried to get too cute.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if we're voting in the show, if we would have done a show vote, I win because people understand why I'm picking. If somebody sees Rosalina, he's like, I don't know who
That's
that is.
exactly. That's the problem you run into.
Yeah.
I mean, this
But
was
I
not a
am
pandering draft.
unapologetically myself. Shout
Yeah,
out
but
Angel
I am
Reese.
too.
Yeah,
Because
I don't
I
think
drafted
any of us, none
You
of us.
I did
brother.
not pick.
You
Whoa.
you drafted Juneteenth. Totri.
Oh, that was it. We're
You
we're
pander
on
so much.
Juneteenth, bro.
We're talking.
I'm talking Mario characters, dude.
No, I'm talking about the drafts in general. I'm always
I don't pander.
unapologetically myself.
I draft what I want. I wanted Juneteenth.
You
I
can't.
got it.
In Totri's defense, you've called him a normie before. He cannot be a normie and also pander.
Yes, you can. That's what-
No, because he's either a normie and that's what he believes, and it just
You're right.
if you're a
You're
normie,
right.
you just
You're
believe
right.
what everybody
You're
else
right.
believes,
Which one
or he's
am I?
pandering.
You're right. You're right. You're a normie. You don't pander.
I wasn't really trying to say he was a normie. I was just saying you were.
Fuck you. I do what I want.
It's just happened to be what a lot of
Jacob,
people
what are we talking about today?
Well, I had 3 topics, and then Leah sent me 3 topics, so I have 6 topics.
Well, we should say the other
pick,
3 tomorrow.
Pick the best 3
They're probably Leah's.
Let's do Leah's. And then we can do yours tomorrow.
on
Unless
his fucking birthday.
Jacob's
Oh,
birthday, hot
sure.
or not? So hot.
ice cold.
Yeah, I was gonna say ice cold
Why?
because every day's your birthday.
It was
dude.
so.
Let's do Jacob's. Let's do Jacob's topic because they're preferred.
Yeah,
because it's
let's
his
do
birthday.
Jacob's.
Yeah, that's our gift
topic.
to
No,
you.
we already said Leah's. We're gonna go with Leah's.
No,
I
you're doing
was- the only
Jacob's.
reason-
That's
tough.
The only
That's
reason I
tough.
Oh my
the only reason I
gosh.
said Leah's, if you were listening to me, was that so we could say yours for tomorrow because you will be there tomorrow.
I will be there tomorrow. You have to remember that, Totri.
You choose.
What the
be
fuck did
kind
I
to
do to
me.
you?
You choose any 3. Just choose the best 3.
No,
we trust you.
we're gonna Leah's.
Okay.
What did I do?
Do you have yours written down? Or are you going to remember yours for tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I have the memory of a goldfish.
That was
So-
not. That
That's
was
not good.
I know.
give us a topic.
Goldfish,
LaCroix.
So hot.
Lacroix.
It's flaming hot.
Ice
Oh,
cold.
wait, is that what we're doing? Lacroix.
LaCroix's over. Yeah.
No, I just said LaCroix for no fucking reason, Totri.
You gotta let him have it.
Dude, what the?
It's his birthday.
What did I do to you?
That's also fair. That's completely fair. Why else would he have said LaCroix right
I don't
there?
know.
I mean, it was a little under his breath, but still.
That's something you would say if somebody asked you if you were
What's
in.
the topic? I just
If-
said
if the-
Lacroix.
No, you would have been like, why the fuck would I say? Like, you would totally say that.
Yeah. I also would.
I think all
That's
of us
that's the warranted
Yeah.
response. LaCroix
Yeah.
is ice cold. Not because it's in the fridge or the refrigerator. I just don't like flavored water at all.
So is that what it is? I've never had Lacroix. Is
It's
it just
like
flavored?
flavored
It's
seltzer water, right?
it's soda water that's flavored.
Yeah.
I just don't like flavored
I
water.
literally
That's-
have a sparkling water right here. I love it. Because here's the thing. I get why people don't like the taste. Completely understand because it's not like flavored enough to have a real taste. So it kind of feels like
like
a watered down soda.
soda, yeah.
I'm not a big soda person.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a big sweet guy for drinks. Like this is
I'm a huge
perfect.
sweet tea
And-
guy.
But not only is it great tasting, it helps me not eat as much. And that's the biggest thing.
Because the bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles. It keeps you full.
well,
longer.
I love sparkling water.
I'm definitely pro bubbles.
I love sparkling water. I just don't like flavored water. Like Propel, I also
I
hate.
love because again, I can't do things that are too sweet for drinking things. That's why I only drink tequila sodas.
Well, I love. I mean, well, I'm the same way, but I would rather just drink regular water than flavor, any kind of flavor.
And normally I do too, but for occasions,
I can't say it's hot because I haven't had it, so I'm gonna say it's cold. And flavored water sucks.
I do.
so.
Yeah, I hate flavored water. Absolutely. But I think that might be
well, what about like you go to a hotel and it's like it's cucumber mint
no, that's
water?
fine.
That
Like if
shit
it's
is
like
fire.
Cucumber mint water.
that shit is fire.
I'm not a huge cucumber guy. That's
I'm
my
not,
biggest
like,
thing.
I don't
You're
like.
a huge cucumber
I
guy.
not a
don't like
cucumber.
anything in my
Huge.
water. Like just
I
give me
love-
water and ice.
Lemon.
Yeah.
I always put lemon in my water.
I don't like lemon
I
water.
I
dislike
lemon in my
lemon
water,
water.
lime in my water.
Yeah.
I do like cucumber water.
Cucumber water is so good.
I'm not a mint guy. Like I don't like mint flavored
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Anything.
Only time I want mint is if I'm trying to make my mouth taste good or my breath.
Your
smell
mouth
good.
tastes good.
Yeah, like if you after you've eaten something nasty, you wake up, you throw up, and you want to brush your teeth, so you're not tasting vomit.
That was. I feel like we just.
that was just such a weird way to
That was
say
a,
that.
yeah, it was a weird way to put
That's
it.
fair.
I want my mouth to taste good.
Yep.
I don't know why I said it like the
Sounds
fucking
like-
Cookie Monster, but
Oh, mouth tastes good.
cookie.
We
Okay,
don't
topic
need-
number 2.
We don't need
No,
more.
you're right. You're right.
We don't need more Cookie Monster impressions. We already have far too many in this office.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, just patiently waiting over here.
Yeah, well, we're fucking ready, dude.
Unique baby names.
Unique, fucking flaming hot. Are you kidding me?
Well, it depends
It
on what
really
we're talking
depends
about.
on the name.
My
because
first 2 kids are gonna be named Pharaoh.
But way before I knew you, I said I was going to name my kid Pharaoh.
Pharaoh with a PH, and you could definitely spell it with an F.
You could, but
Pharaoh and Manhattan. Love those 2 names.
I do.
Whoa. Manhattan, terrible baby name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Manhattan, I don't like.
Let's just call
Are
her
you calling-
Manny.
Okay, that's kind of fire.
Yeah.
If
That does go
anything,
crazy.
if you,
That does go crazy.
I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody in this office. If you named your kid, then it ends in an EIGH.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
fuck
Go
yourself.
fuck yourself and give up rights to your child.
EIGH. Like what's
like Haley with an
like
EIGH.
Rally?
No, Haley with an EIGH. Ashley.
We definitely insulted somebody. There is definitely somebody here who took that personally.
No, I
What's your kid? Hey.
follow the rules.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
So hot or yet?
No.
I don't know.
It depends on the name. Because, like, I am also, like, my name is Eric. That's so, shout out Eric, Eric, ALLCITY. I don't know how he feels about this. It's the lamest fucking name of all time. I hate the name Eric. And
Nah,
they
I
were
feel
like,
like
at least he has
Steve
a
or
cool
Bob's
middle
pretty
name,
bad.
Sean.
Steve or
Meanwhile,
Bob goes
my
crazy.
sisters,
Glenn is an awesome name.
I was named Eric. My sisters got Alana and Delaney.
Alana's a badass name.
Delaney's a hard name too. My sisters have dope names. And I got Eric.
Well, I was named Antoine, so
Antoine's not that bad. I
it
don't
just
know.
doesn't fit me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't see
I
you
like
as
the
an
name
My
Antoine.
dad looked at
all.
me and he's like, French man. That's some of the names.
No, your name would be Anthony. Like Antoine Griezmann. Anthony. Anthony.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Do you think it's hot or not?
Unique baby names?
Yeah.
It literally so depends on the
This
name.
is like the only time I'm gonna say not because I'm more not than hot. Like because
You don't strike me as
This
somebody
is-
that would name your kid like
I'm not naming my kid anything normal. Like I'm not naming my kid fucking sorry, my
Mark.
sister's named Jesse. I'm not naming my kid Jesse.
also apologies to Jesse Friedman.
Well,
I'm a huge
I feel like
fan
he
of.
takes a lot of strays
I mean,
on
what
this
do you?
show.
Yeah, like what do
no,
you
I
mean?
mean, okay. I
What
meant
do you
more
Yeah,
mean
let's
by
ask the
this?
guy who's
'Cause,
got
like,
2 normie names.
I like my big thing is that I am not going to sit here and inconvenience my child for their entire life.
Yeah.
I was just having this conversation the other day by naming them.
Pharaoh.
Well, no. Pharaoh's fine.
No,
I'm
I
not
feel like
naming
it
them.
puts. Go, I'll let you finish.
No, I'm not naming them Shawn. I'm not naming them Michaela. Like, because Mac was on my page with
Wait,
this.
whoa.
Like,
Were you just gonna say it puts pressure on them to be great?
Yes, absolutely.
You're a-
You don't meet a Pharaoh at a McDonald's
I know, but
drive-through.
that's a terrible reason to name your kid that.
No,
I also
I-
love those names.
I love.
Yeah.
I
No,
rock it.
it's a great name. Terrible reason to name your kid that.
I'm with you, Totri. 100% on board with that.
Like if your name, like I don't know, give me a crazy name.
I mean,
No, never mind.
Manhattan.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing? You're not working at like a J.C. Penney. Like
yeah, but the thing will say Manny, and that's got JCPenney written all over it.
like
how do you feel about girls with guys' names? Because I fucking love it.
Yeah.
like what?
Like Charlie or
Yeah.
Paul.
no.
Whoa.
Paul?
Oh yeah.
You know
Ted
a
Lasso.
Paul that's a girl?
Ted Lasso.
I've never
No,
seen
it's
that
not
show.
Paul. Is it Paul?
I don't
What is
watch
it?
Ted Lasso. I just
What's
chose
her
a
name?
random
Jack,
name.
John? Jack? It's something
Who?
like that. The
Jack
new,
John?
One of the new Ted Lasso
I
characters.
could see
from-
Jack working.
It's a woman named Jack or something. Like
Yeah, I like that.
That threw me off a little
Oh, yes, exactly. Yes, Jack. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I like because it's Jackie.
Yeah.
or Jacqueline. Like I like.
Yeah,
I
same.
love that.
So
I
do I.
love that. But yeah, I'm not. Though what I was trying to say earlier is I don't want to inconvenience my kid with a name that people will spell or mispronounce incorrectly their entire life. Like Pharaoh is a unique name, but you see that, you know it's Pharaoh, and you should know how to spell Pharaoh.
I only seen Pharaoh spelled with an F. I'm being honest.
Wait, with an F?
Yes.
Pharaoh Cooper is spelled with a PH.
Oh, Pharaoh Cooper. That's true.
And
Or
well,
like
it's his last name,
Pharaoh,
J.
like
Pharaoh, but
all of the Egyptian pharaohs?
Brother. No.
Oh, are you?
Why
see
do you think I'm stupid?
You see
I'm
Pharaoh.
talking about names, brother.
Well, yeah, but still, you say Pharaoh like FARROW.
Yeah.
Okay, I
That's
completely
also
forgot
Rice.
that was a name.
It's
What's
Rice.
it? Oh yeah.
I really like the rule of thumb that Andrew put in the chat. If your last name can be a first name, the first name must be
Dude,
unique.
I went to elementary school with a kid named David Davis. Why?
Or Philip Phillips?
You should not like. Yeah, you should be arrested at the hospital for trying to do that.
The kid or the child?
The kid or the child.
Wait, did I say the kid or the
Yeah.
child?
The kid or the
All right,
child.
next last topic.
Yeah.
Where to go? Getting your own name on your own last name on a sports jersey. Like Totri walks in here with a Chargers jersey, and it's his.
I'm sorry, Jalen,
Totri
bro.
on the back.
It's so corny. I know that's what you put on your jersey, but it's first of all, actually, it's different because he can kind of do that because he, he's kind of an
He's
athlete.
got a name on the back of his jersey.
Yeah. I just think it's. I don't know. You're spending. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big jersey guy
Yeah,
anyway.
me either.
I love a
Like
good
I like
jersey.
collecting jerseys. I don't like
Yeah.
wearing them.
I love a good jersey.
Sorry, Andrew.
Like I don't. To answer the actual question, ice cold. I think it's incredibly lame unless you're a child.
Again, sorry, Andrew.
I'm
Sorry, Andrew.
but I think like, but I love wearing jerseys. I have grown into the point where I like blank jerseys. That's what we do here. I like we're blank jerseys. Like I have my NHL All-Star jersey that's blank, and I have my Serpientes jersey that's blank. Like some of them, it also depends on the sport.
I'm not a big fan of blank jerseys either.
I'm just not a fan of jerseys.
I like them. It, again, depends on the sport.
Yeah, baseball you can wear them all the time.
Yeah,
Softball.
if you are
Wow.
Andrew in the chat
Sabres
saying,
fan.
I have a Sabres jersey with my name on it. That's only because the Sabres were bad when I got it, which
Andrew,
basically
my
means there was
dog.
no jersey to get.
Andrew, my dog. But I'm a big retro jersey guy. Like that is my thing. Like I have a Nolan Ryan jersey, a Dominic Hasek jersey, stuff like that.
So we're all in the agreement. Not hot.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, before we get out of here,
Well, can I just say one more thing
Yeah.
about jerseys? If you're a grown man, throw away every single basketball jersey you own. Never wear it out in public. I don't need to see your whole ass arm.
well, put a shirt on underneath or a hoodie on underneath.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't throw them away.
You just threw shots at Derek
Yeah.
yesterday.
Okay,
Yeah. Derek loves showing his arms up.
last thing. Speaking of the Sabres, I sent Shawn this video. Do you guys know the guy on TikTok that's like upper decky lip? Have you seen
Yeah.
that guy? Okay, there's a guy on TikTok that's hilarious. One of the craziest crosses I've ever seen. He was doing Jello shots with Tage Thompson.
Tage Thompson had a literal pitcher full of Jello shots.
Very funny, very funny. Just needed to throw that out there. If
That's
you guys-
pretty wild.
Yep.
Guys, you can do
And Antonio Brown tweeting about Josh
Josh
Rojas.
Rojas. Yep.
you can do a
Put
lot
that
of
shit on
things
there.
at Four Peaks.
that
You
shit
can't
on
get a picture of Jello shots, to my knowledge, but you can go enjoy some of their NFL draft beer specials on April 27th. They got $3 red beer lager pints and $5 red bird lager pitchers. Yes, Shane, the Arizona Cardinals suck. That is why they have the third overall pick in the upcoming NFL draft. Guys, take in the awesome environment that is Four Peaks with us at their 8th Street Pub.
Draft
Again,
quarterback.
April
Third
27th.
overall.
Register for free in the link in our show notes to take advantage of the beer specials. You do got to be 21 years or older to enjoy responsibly. That is referring to the alcohol, not the amazing chicken tendies.
Can you play the draft sound real quick, Jacob? If it's there.
It's in ASU, I think.
With the third pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select
Hendon
Will
Hooker.
Levis.
Oh, damn.
Quarterback.
There was
Kentucky.
such a great way that you could. Oh God, you just
Can you play it again?
yeah. See if he gets it right on the second pick.
With the first overall pick in the 2023 Fun Draft, the PHNX Sun Devils select Octane and Mavericks.
Beautiful.
Scottsdale, Arizona. I mean, that's a unanimous first overall pick.
Absolutely.
Dog, 'cause-
It's time to watch your favorite UFC fights.
Yes, exactly. Watching UFC is a lot of fun, and like, you know, I love UFC, but my problem with combat sports is that I don't want to pay for a
whole card, yeah.
a whole card, and then the main event ends in 30 seconds, and then I'm just sitting at home alone.
Yeah.
Why do that when you could go somewhere like, I don't know, a place that has an arcade and a go-karts and bowling and multiple bars and a
Yep.
full menu and giant TVs
And a bunch of fun, great vibes.
and you don't have to pay for the pay-per-view,
Mhm.
why would you not do that? And you could do exactly that at Octane. They got a lot going on. Not only do they have UFC fights that they're showing on May 6th, they're showing Aljo versus the return of the champ, Triple C, Henry Cejudo. So reserve your tables for that. But they also have summer passes where you get discounted kart racing, VR, axling, blah, 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 blah. All the fun stuff they have there. You can book graduation parties. There's just so much. I was going to say bore you with the details, but you wouldn't be bored. You'd be overwhelmed.
You'd
by
be
the
too
fun.
excited.
Oh,
No.
Mike Luke's in the chat. Quick
And,
finish.
Yeah.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, you can get $5 margaritas.
Let's go.
$5 off their 2 taco trios.
Sean,
What? $5 off our 2 taco trios.
go to Octane Raceway Mavericks. Go. It's
How
fun.
do you have a 2 taco
last
trio?
last thing before I get out of, before we get out of here.
Land the plane.
You know what's worse than
It's
paying?
going down.
You know what's worse than paying
That
for
TikTok you showed me earlier?
for
I'm so sorry.
She's fucking quit.
If you enjoyed the content, you can follow the show on PHNX_signup. You can follow me at Anthony_Toach. You can follow the man who has a mustache and a computer at Shane Deef. You can follow Shawn DePaz at Shawn_DePaz. We'll see you tomorrow for the spring game. Bye.